Welcome to another episode of Voice of the Visions, where we put words into action. I'm your host, YAWFILMZ, aka the mystery man behind the cam. I'm here with my two co-hosts. We got JBOOGIE, Mr. Put It On Better Than the Artist himself over here.
Yeah, you know what it is.
And of course, we got our secret weapon. She a little bit new to the gang, but she definitely an assassin. She's handling all our branding and marketing, and she gonna definitely give y'all some game today. We got Jayla over here.
Hey, y'all.
And we, of course, we always got to have a special guest, definitely a hard hitter. Man, it's crazy with the Clippers. You know what I mean? Definitely be getting us right whenever you see us and we nice and sharp and trimmed up. We got to give it to the master man with the Clippers, man, JWTheBarber.
What up with it? What up with it?
And we about to get straight into it. Lock in. So our first question gonna start with, what is the proper way to start a LLC? Because a lot of people don't really understand some of the startings of whenever you go in, you file for your LLC. They don't know about EIN numbers. They don't know about tax write-offs. They pretty much clueless to the whole building a business time thing when it comes to that type of standpoint. So in your own experiences, or if you have any experiences, kind of explain that if you could.
As far as for me, I would say, like when you getting your LLC, the first thing you gotta think is when you first make an LLC, the first thing you gotta do is make a business account. You know what I mean? So like when you make that business account, that way you once you get your EIN number and stuff like that, you can start doing write-offs to like different stuff that for your business and stuff like that. And any transactions or any money that you make is coming out that business account only, and not your personal account. Me personally, I've had a LLC for about 2 years now. Roughly about 2 years now, and I'm still kind of getting the hang of it. Like I'm still doing my write-offs. I still file my taxes every year for my business and stuff like that. But definitely the most important thing is stay on top of them write-offs and keeping track of all your transactions, because when it's time to file your taxes, you want to be able to get something back. With the tax refunds and all that stuff.
Right. What about you, Miller?
Yeah, I think it's important, man, for people to know, LLC stand for Limited Liability Company. And why it's important to have an LLC is to separate your personal assets from your business assets. And so the way I went about getting an LLC, I actually used InkFile, and that's a provider of service. They give services to getting your LLC and your EIN number. And it's different packages they have that you can purchase, and based on your business or your needs, there's different packages to go along with that.
Kind of break down a little bit more your process when you was like starting to get your LLC and like going for getting the actual building. Because when we spoke, we used to always talk, and you'd be like, man, I'm gonna have my barbershop real soon. You feel me? I just gotta make sure I got everything properly planned and so that I can execute it. How did you go about kind of getting all that stuff in position in order to get to where you are now, which like having your whole?
Well, I find myself to be a person, man, that I always do research, man. So before I even thought about even obtaining or going after getting a barbershop or a building, I always did my research and my homework on things I wanted to acquire and things I knew I wanted in life. So I knew some of the process about going to get an LLC and the building and stuff like that. So really, when it was time to go and just to get it, man, I just kind of like jumped out the porch, really, and just put myself in a position to force myself to do it. Because naturally, procrastinator, So I just had to put myself in a position to force myself to go and take action. So with doing that, I just started doing the work, man, and Google, YouTube, different things like that. Personal relationships, other people to lean on to get that guidance, and just put forth the action, man, and did the work, man.
How long have you had a business?
So my barbershop has been open for 9 months now. Yeah, coming up on a year.
So is there any business do's or don'ts?
Yeah, I would say big thing do's is always providing good customer service. That's at the top of my list. I'm all about that. Just trying to keep it. I done had other 9 to 5s I worked, and I think that's something they always push this, the customer first. So that's something I took into my business. Always putting the customer first. Don'ts in the business, I guess it'd be the same thing, just treating the customer, not treating the customer right. They, of course, you need the customer, not the other way around. They the lifeline to your business, so just act like it.
Yep.
Right. And like I said, whenever you start like a LLC, a lot of people don't understand, like, you can get a loan when you first started because you are considered, especially if you're starting a business. If it's your first time starting a business, you can get a loan. However, they definitely want to know how you can give it back. You see what I'm saying? So you're going to kind of have to have some kind of game plan, some kind of schematics on how to kind of show, okay, boom, if I start my business around this time, I should be revenuing this much money around maybe the middle of the year to where I can give you some kind of payment plan or portion of how the money can come back. And whenever I started the LLC for Real Lit and YAWFILMZ, the first thing I wanted to know was, okay, how can I go and talk to these big corporations so that we can possibly get some kind of loans? How we can what does the EIN number do for the actual business? And that's like your license. It's really like your birth certificate for your business.
Pretty much.
You see what I'm saying? So whenever anybody asks you for like your EIN number, that's basically like the driver's license or the ID to your business. That can help you, depending on who you're going through. It can help you actually get discounts. It can help you get things at a certain pricing. Like I'm trying to remember what they said. Like, because whenever we was going on like Alibaba and stuff like that, those that sell things in bulk, whenever they ask you for your EIN number, they're trying to see if your business, what kind of discount or how much quantity they can actually give you for your business, just to see how much revenue your business will actually bring in.
Mm-hmm.
And also, if you want to have employees, you need an EIN number.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Have employees without one.
Yeah, of course. And like I said, that kind of just goes for everything. Like, whenever you're doing, I feel like overall, whenever starting a business, you must know how to understand like your marketing and your branding tools. Trying to find your target audiences in order to kind of get them what they need. And like you were saying earlier, like customer service, like having great customer service and being able to provide them with exactly what they need so that they can continue to, tell on the next people in order for you to continuously grow your business.
Mm-hmm.
But whenever it comes to like the whole LLC thing, anybody can pretty much get an LLC. You know what I mean? Like, it's not impossible. You know what I mean? You just got to put the money down, and you have to understand who's going to. One thing I was really having trouble with when I was like doing the LLC thing was like having somebody take care of the books.
Yep.
Because whenever you got people that's going to try to take care of the books, you got to understand, like, you have to pay them people just to take care of that.
Mm-hmm.
And the people that we was going through with the LLC, they was putting us in the chokehold with how much money they wanted for us to take care of the books, like every month. You know what I mean? So it comes, LLCs comes with a lot. You know what I mean? But if you understand where you're going with it and you're able to figure out the cost of everything, like breaking down like the cost and your budgeting within your business, you'll be able to afford pretty much that. You know what I mean? You'll have a successful company.
Yeah.
Yep. That's the big key right there, budgeting your business. Yep.
Yeah. And I wanted to touch on, like, with the LLC, like, I went through a business that's also offer that service of getting the LLC and the EIN. It's important for people to know, man, with the EIN, it's considered like your tax ID number. So it's like your social security number of your business. And the EIN number stands for Employees Identification Number. So that's how you can get anything through your business by your EIN being like your social security number with the EIN. And with the, if you go to like Indiana.gov, you can get your LLC for like $100 here in the state of Indiana.
Dang, they made it that cheap?
Yeah.
That's
you
crazy.
can get your
I didn't know that.
EIN number actually for free. So the way I went about it, I spent probably like $350 on it.
Yeah, that makes
and
sense.
That's
a
doing
better
it,
number.
but that's going through the company. But people don't know that you also can do that, yourself. Online. You can register. It take about 10 minutes to do it, to get your EIN number, LLC, and you don't have to go, depending on where you at in your business, if you can afford the $300, but you also got other options where you can go, like I said, you can go to Indiana.gov /EIN, and you can get that for free. You know,
Yeah.
so
Facts. I ain't even know that they made it that cheap now. Like, cause I went through InkFile too.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And you know they had certain premium packages that allowed you and
Right.
gave you certain things within it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why they tax
Yeah,
more. 'Cause
yeah,
my
yeah.
mom, she got her own business and she did the little Indiana thing too. But she didn't get all the paperwork that we got on InkFile. You know what I mean? She kind of.
it also benefits InkFile. They give you like bank accounts. You know, I think Bank America come with some of the
we
package.
didn't do the BOA. We
Yeah.
actually went and did our own account.
Right.
In
I
order,
did too.
yeah. We went and did our own account. Like, don't get me wrong. Like BOA, you know, Bank of America is a secure account, but I don't know. Like, it's all about it's all about their interest rates too, and they do be getting hit by scammers. So
I was to say they be getting
so
hit.
I didn't want to, you know, risk that. So I was like, nah.
That and
that's
Wells
okay.
Fargo, stay
Yeah.
away from them too.
Yeah, they be whacking them for sure. Every time I hear a scammer talk about anything, it's BOA or Wells Fargo, and I'm cool. But another thing I really want to touch on, like, how important is it to like reinvest? Like, a lot of people don't understand how, you know what I mean, how they can make their money make money for them.
Okay. Well, like me, I've been a barber, man. I got out of school in 2017, opened up my shop in 2022. So 5 years in the game, was able to open up my shop, man, and that's a part of me reinvesting, put myself in a position, man, to have some money coming in that it's not just me behind the chair, you know. So just putting yourself in position, man, but it's very important, man. You know, if you want to work smarter, not harder, man, it's definitely important to reinvest back into your business. And it can be anything far as like in the shop with me, I want to get like a vending machine, any way to like monetize your business and, you know, bring extra revenue in, you know, it's good. So it's very important to reinvest into your business.
Yep. Oh yeah, basically kind of really the same thing. Just kind of really just also just kind of stay ahead of the curve. You know what I mean? Try to find new ways to kind of make your business kind of better than the next one, or try to find like you know, just a different leverage that you can have. You know what I mean? Like, for instance, like you got McDonald's, you got Burger King. McDonald's got certain things Burger King don't got, and Burger King got certain things McDonald's don't got. You know, so like it's just all about, you know, trying to find that new curve and really.
Yeah, separating yourself.
Separate yourself.
A barbershop I always think about is sports clips because it has like a theme that people go in there for. So it's just like, you know, aesthetic, you know.
Yeah. It's more of a like a corporate, you know what I'm saying, way with sports clips and great clips and stuff like that. They usually market to people that like the convenience, you know, kind of people that just want to get in, get out with a haircut. And
I'm gonna keep my shade to myself.
Not to knock nobody, but yeah, they cool, man, and I think they got a customer base for them, and I feel like that's why they successful, you know.
Right. All right, so I kind of want to push this next topic a little more towards you. Like, when you started being the barber, how did you start like gaining clients? Did you start like within your family first, or was it like, I'm gonna just go straight to my friends? And a little subtopic: have you ever messed anybody hair up when you first started?
All right, bet. So like definitely starting out, I think anybody starting out, you know, is starting out with family and friends, you know, somebody close to you. 9 times out of 10, you probably doing it for free. You ain't getting paid too much, you know. If you do a good job, they might tip you, you know what I'm saying? So but yeah, you definitely starting out, you know, people close in your circle when you starting off barbering. And far as messing up somebody's head, man, plenty of times, bro.
I told you, almost every barber has
if
practice.
a barber tell you they not, they lying.
Yeah, practice is perfect, man. Practice is perfect.
You gotta start from somewhere, man.
What's the worst one you felt like you messed up on? Was it like the line at first, or was it like you maybe left them a little patchy?
Nah, the
Little
first one was the razor, man. I had them leaking, man. I did a dude bald
you
head,
cut somebody?
Man. Yeah, cut him, man. Hey, Bloody Mary, you hear me?
Oh.
Yeah, buddy was leaking. Yeah, barber school, he had a bald head, man, and I was raising his bald head, man. But he kept coming back to me, though, man.
Oh,
He kept
that's
coming back to me.
Okay, that's respect.
So, yeah, shout out to him, for sure.
He knew what he was signing up for.
listen.
You went to a barber school, like
Right,
he knows people
yeah.
still training. in
Hey
there.
man,
He
he
signed that
came to
waiver
get
at the
he came to get a little shave. He ain't come to get scalped, man. What you mean? Tell about he do what he came here for. If I'm right handed, I smack you with my left. Did you know I was gonna hit you with that left hand? Hell no. You wasn't gonna expect that.
But now, like back with like JW was saying, like the reason why I say like almost every barber had to go through that is because like even with us with videos, we didn't messed up on a couple of shots with videos when we first started.
Terrible.
You know,
videos.
forgot to press the record button. Forgot to didn't know that we was shooting in the right frame rate. You know what I mean? Like everybody, just practice makes perfect, man. So like when you first start, don't ever get intrigued or like say, oh man, like I got a long way to go. Hey, we all start somewhere. You
Trust
know?
the process.
Yeah, trust the process. Yep.
Yeah, you just gotta know when to, like, me personally, like I said, I definitely respect the fact that like the free work. Like you just gotta give out so much free work. Like it's like giving out a sample. You gotta let people try it before they actually like it or even want to purchase it, just so they can, you know what I mean, get used to it. You know what I mean? So in your aspect of being a barber, like of course, you know, you started out with family and friends, and you know what I mean, you probably have messed up on a few people and stuff, you know what I mean, but that's part of like the knowledge, you know what I mean, that teach you, okay, maybe I went a little too heavy here, or I did a little too much here, or same with like videography, maybe I need to fix my focus on this way, or you know, fix my shutter speed here so I can get it, you know, to look like this. So, you know, I feel like it should always be a time where you gave free work, especially when you was first starting with anything, just so you can kind of get used to what you're doing. And then on top of that, like, it's a ripoff, bro, to just start charging people right off the bat, bro. Like, I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's ever going to be fair to be like, yeah, I got these clippers. Let me cut your hair for $50. Like, I'll probably look at you like, bro, get the fuck out of my face.
Fresh out of school, my boy.
Oh, God, like, nah, bro, nah. Yeah. So when you like, you know, a lot of, you know, the barber shit's really changing, you know what I mean? Like, barbers are getting better, you know what I mean? Everything is going up in price, of course. When you're starting out your price, like, how do you start your pricing? Like, do you just kind of go off of, okay, all the other barbers are charging this, so I'm gonna just start here where everybody else is at and then go up? Or do you just kind of go off freestyle, like, this is what I feel like I deserve as a starting barber, and go from there?
I think the biggest thing is like knowing your business. So, of course, getting into it, you know, I started at a barbershop. So, started at shops, you know what I'm saying, they had their prices, and then, you know, meeting other people, networking, knowing other barbers, seeing what they charge, and prices, man, and, you know, skill set, and it's just knowing your worth at the end of the day. I think, you know, outside of the barbershop, because it's no set limit, it's no pay increase, you know what I'm saying? You set your own prices in the game. So, you know, whatever you feel like you're worth, or your skill set is worth, or, you know what I'm saying, what your customers, you know what I'm saying, how they value, you know what I'm saying, you set your prices on that. And that's how you know, determine your prices in the game.
Would you charge celebrity clients more?
Yes. And I say yes because most times with celebrity clients, it come with more. You know what I'm saying? They want you to come to them. They want you to pack up.
Last
they want it
minute.
to be exclusive. They, you know what I'm saying? Last minute. You know what I'm saying? So, and they know that, so they willing to pay the ticket. You know what I'm saying? When they're reaching out to you, for sure.
I forgot what I wanted to ask.
I know that boy. What's his name? Sorry, that dude said he get a cut every day. Like, get a lineup.
Right.
I'm like, bro.
I was just about, that was another thing I wanted to say. Like, when you deal with people that's like, you know, coming frequently and cutting their hair, do you start noticing, like, is there such thing as coming to get a haircut too frequently that can actually, like, alter the way your hair is?
It can. If a barber not paying attention, you know, if you get a lining all the time, sometimes it's good to let the lining kind of grow back. Because with barbers, you know what I'm saying, they chasing perfection, you know what I'm saying? So they can keep on just a centimeter knocking their hairline back because you coming so much, you know what I'm saying? But so it could happen, you know what I'm saying? But I think a great barber, you know what I'm saying, with, you know, eye to detail, you know what I'm saying? If they pay attention to detail, they can lace you up. And we love them, man. So, yeah, come every week, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
All right, so do you feel like the prices now, like within like the whole barber industry, are they getting better in your eyes? Like, do you feel like they still need some improvement eventually? You know what I mean? I know everybody ain't rich right now, but eventually, do you feel like the barber industry will eventually reach that height to where you're like, okay, this is a comfortable place where all barbers should be getting paid at?
Yeah, I think if you know, the average probably haircut's probably around $30, you know what I'm saying, in the United States, man. You know, I think that's reasonable, and I feel like we're moving in the right direction, you know what I'm saying? far as, you know, raising the prices. You know what I'm saying? It's getting, barbering is becoming more of a thing, you know what I'm saying, with Instagram and social media, man, and just everybody, you know, caring about their image nowadays. I think we starting to finally get the respect we deserve, you know what I'm saying, as barbers, and knowing that definitely like through COVID and all that, man, barbers are definitely essential, you know what I'm saying. I cut every day of it, you know what I'm saying, so like, you know, it don't stop, man. I feel like barbers make the world go round, for real.
Did when kind of COVID hit, did barbering kind of slow down a little bit for you, or it just kind of still the same, same motion?
I was in the garage cutting every day.
Oh yeah,
man.
that's right. I forgot.
Oh,
yeah.
I was in
I
the
forgot.
garage
That's right. You was
cutting every
going.
day. I didn't
Yeah.
miss a day. Every
Yeah,
day,
nah,
jumping.
facts. Yeah, I was still going get my cut. I was still outside, so I'm trying to make
for
my
sure.
money. Yeah,
They was
so,
blowing the phone down.
yeah, definitely. When I COVID hit, like I was just telling Mike, like, man, I'm running up a bag on, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna
2020.
lie.
Yeah,
That COVID money was different, bro.
yeah.
For sure.
Cause it's like I feel like more people didn't really have much to do besides just like, you know what I mean, create and just do what they do, you know. So like, why not? You know.
For sure.
I ain't never think I would ever see as much revenue as I was gonna see, especially during like a time where people wasn't even supposed to be around each other.
Yeah.
So I ain't gonna lie, of services like that, I didn't know that they would be like survivalists. You know what I mean? Like you said, being a barber, having that much human interaction and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
As far as like personal businesses,
Yeah.
they went up. As far as like corporate businesses, they went down.
Yeah, I truly feel like barbering is definitely recession proof, bro.
Yeah.
We're gonna be one of the last ones to go, for sure.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't know. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be the last thing to go, because
Other than
everybody needs something done to their head, whether it be like a hair salon, you know, barbershop. Like those two things are definitely probably gonna be some of the last things to go.
Yeah. You think about it, man, TV, man, and you know what I'm saying, like I said, social media, that still gotta go. Like, even though it's COVID, it was still TV shows, it's still basketball games, so barber's still okay.
Yeah.
It don't stop.
Yep.
How do you kind of freshen up with your, you know what I mean, having a barber, you know, being a barber, and, you know what I mean, having to still know how to understand like the whole social media shit? Like, how do you go about like getting some kind of social media presence for your actual business, like being a barber? Like, is there any kind of tips and tricks that you use that kind of, maybe if I do this, I can bring in, you know, some more clientele here?
I think other than like seeking some type of mentorship or something like that, courses, programs, there's plenty of things out nowadays, you know what I'm saying, to seek further knowledge, you know what I'm saying, about social media and how to build attraction, you know what I'm saying, attraction to your page, or, you know what I'm saying, your services, the products, or whatever you're selling. Just looking for that. And then other than that, man, just trial and error, man. Get out there and do it, man. YouTube, Google, man. Just, you know what I'm saying, be able to do the homework and the research, man. But yeah.
Do you think barbers will ever do some kind of referral program, or is that even a thing?
Yeah, probably so. Yeah, referral program. I think barbers can do that. Yeah. As far as like, you know what I'm saying, referring like
Yeah.
customers.
If you refer a certain amount of customers, you may get like a certain percentage off a haircut or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. If it make money, it makes sense. Let's do it. You know what
I
I'm
was
saying?
about to
Yeah,
say
for
that
sure.
that might be a little, you know,
Yeah.
a little sauce you might
Make it
add.
make sense, for sure.
Yeah, it might be a little sauce that you can add. Oh man, I had this other little question. When it comes to damn, I can't believe I forgot, bro. Brain fart. Okay, there we go. So this one I feel like can kind of go how we kind of started earlier. Do you believe that can reviews make or break a business? Whenever you deal with a customer, how important is it for your business to receive a good review? And if you do get a negative review, how do you kind of come back from that? How do you kind of stand up to be like, okay, it's just one negative review. We ain't got to worry about that. It ain't going to affect us too much. Or do you even think negative reviews really even affect businesses?
Definitely feel like they affect businesses. I think in the day and age we in now, man, views are very important to your business. A lot of people go off your reviews if they're going to check you out, they're going to come, you know, get a service with you. But I think when you're dealing with clients and the shop, if they had a bad experience, what I try to do is try to go above and beyond, man, as far as, you know what I'm saying, letting the service be on us, you know, as far as if they're not satisfied with the cut, you know, trying to let them know, you know what I'm saying, they can come back, you know what I'm saying, if they come back, I can give them, you know, half off, or, you know what I'm saying, the next one on me, man, whatever I got to do to get them back in the door, you know what I'm saying, to change that opinion of the shop, you know what I'm saying, I'm willing to do, because I know how, you know what I'm saying, how far that can go. But if it make it to, like, you know, the Google page and it's a bad review, man, I feel like, man, you can't really dwell in that, you know what I'm saying? You just got to kind of move on, man. Knowing that everybody ain't for you, you know what I'm saying? You can't satisfy everybody, man. All you can do is try your best, man, and don't worry about the rest.
Yeah. Kind of to really bounce off back what Mello, like JW said, like, it definitely can make or break your business. But like he was saying, like, not everybody's for everybody. Everybody got different point of views on how they want certain things done, you know. For instance, you know, some people didn't left bad reviews on us when we do our business, but at the end of the day, some people like certain looks, some people don't. Some people like VFX videos, some people like cinematic videos, you know. And some people try to go to a certain person knowing that they don't do that type of stuff and try to leave a bad review on it when you knew from the jump, like,
what you was coming to
yeah,
get.
exactly. You know what I mean? So, like I said, definitely don't get all too tied with it, the bad reviews, because, you know, not everybody for everybody. But, you know, definitely just pay attention and take customer satisfaction in consideration. You know?
Yeah, I definitely agree with y'all. If you have one bad day, now you're all over TikTok. Like, everything is publicized
Mm-hmm.
and on video. Like, you can't get away with anything or make one mistake.
Yeah, I don't think anybody can be 100% perfect, of course, but of course, yeah. When it comes to, everybody wants a good review. You know what I mean? Everybody's gonna try their absolute hardest to give people what they need and provide the service. All of us are within the service industry, so we know exactly what we're coming to do. We always want to provide the absolute best service, but some people could just want more, you know what I mean, than they're willing to give, and you just can't do it. It's like, I can meet you here, and I can, you know what I mean, I can give you a little extra, but I'm not going to give you everything if you're not even really willing to, you know, meet me halfway or even accept that this is not even my field. So like you were saying, some people want VFX from the wrong people. You know what I mean? Like, they not specializing in the video effects, or, you know what I mean, they're more of a cinematic, you know, great composition type of people. It's just like if somebody came to him and was like, I need you to braid my hair. He gonna look at you like, I don't braid hair, I cut hair. So why would you come and ask me that?
Right.
Braiders on deck, though.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Definitely go hit the shop.
But I will say, though, if you are in the food business and you get a bad review, you dinner chopped, because
That's a good
Talk about it.
yeah, you dinner chopped, because me personally, like, if I see a couple of bad reviews on food, I'm not gonna go, because it's like, I'm not about to waste my money, because I get really mad when I have bad food. I'm like, bro, like.
But why do you think the bad reviews on food is just so much more horrible than service?
I would really say because I really would say with food, it's just, it might just be me. That's how I am. But I feel like just like food, so a lot of restaurants don't really, you know, season properly their food. A lot of restaurants don't, you know what I mean, give you cold food, you know. It's more of like that happened to a lot of people before, or like some people, you know. So I don't know, it might just be a me thing, but I feel like just with food businesses, I take reviews into consideration, but, you know, I definitely kind of keep in mind, like, maybe this person just didn't really feel for that food, but,
Right.
you know, so.
Yeah, and the stuff you putting in your body, man. You want to make sure the establishment clean. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly,
Just
that
think of like
too.
Jordans. Like, I would never eat Jordans
I was
again.
about to say that.
Done deal. Done.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's one right over here, and every time I just drive up, like, y'all done blew it. Like, one Jordan's blew it for everyone.
Yeah.
But
Now
it's
you think
crazy
all of them
because,
got
like,
roaches.
the owner that owns Jordans, she said that, like, all the Jordans that's around here, like, you know what I'm saying, out east and stuff, that's not even part of the franchise. And they can't even take them to court
So
for
you
taking
can
them.
really buy in.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's only two really Jordan franchises. Only one in Crawfordsville and one out here on Southport. That's it. All these other ones are just like, you know what I mean, fakes. You know what I
they
mean?
buy-ins.
Yeah.
I feel for you, but it's done.
Yeah. Yeah.
He said, I don't want a chicken finger, chicken tender, nothing.
Nah.
They ain't got nothing. They ain't got 2 cents, a penny for you. Going on about your day.
Yeah, definitely agree with the putting in
Yeah,
your body.
but I ain't gonna lie. I was gonna like ask you. What I was really gonna say was, I get where you coming from with like the reviews and food, but the only reason why I feel like I necessarily can't agree is because it's been places where, like I said, I've went where people was like they didn't really like, and I had a good experience. The food was good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's really like a to each his own type of situation. Like it's really what you gotta taste for, how you really feel about the food. Like you can think that, oh yeah, I'm about to go here and they gon' bring me out cold food or the food gonna be nasty. Like I done went to some 5-star restaurants, bro, and the food was
Garbage.
Like mad, bro. I went to Harry and Izzy's, bro, and they got like a 4-point-something review, bro. They burnt my steak. Bro, they burnt my steak, bro. They didn't just cook it, bro. They burnt it. Like it was so charred. I said, bro, I can't believe I spent like $60-$70 on this steak. Like luckily my girl ain't getting no steak. She got like some pasta, but I spent like $30-$40 on my steak and they completely fucked my shit up. So like I feel like you can live from a negative review, but at the same time it's really just based off of the consumer. Like you can't really I can't 100% go off of just you telling me something and still having that feeling to be like, let me just go try it for myself.
Yep.
And let me give it my own critique, you know what I mean? And kind of go off of that because a lot of people will sit there, they'll just tell you anything, bro.
Go ahead.
I also think it's a pattern, man. If I see too many of the same things that's going on as far as interviews, man, I feel like
that's
gonna lie, man. So you know, if they in there and it's too much of the same thing, you know, or the same experience, I'm definitely taking that in consideration if I'm gonna even try you or not, you know.
Yeah. Even I was gonna say, like, if you look up like a lot of fast foods, they got bad reviews, but the lines be out the door. It's just what people enjoy, I guess. But
I know people still eat at Dave's Hot Chicken, bro. That place is nasty.
I never had that. What they say?
I prefer Hot Boys better, honestly. But I ain't gonna lie, the Dave's Hot Chicken in Texas tastes so much better.
Yeah,
it tastes
we got
totally
one
different.
downtown,
Yeah.
and like they, like you know how they try to give you like a hot chicken that just tastes hot, but it don't like taste like a flavor. It's just like hot, like
yeah.
like.
Oh, gotcha.
That's not a flavor, bro.
See,
that's a spice. I want some flavor, like.
Yeah. See, the one in Texas actually has some flavor, and I don't know what they did but you know, Indianapolis, they try to take food and they fuck it all up. So you know what I mean? That's what they end up doing.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. A lot of restaurants that come down here, I'm starting to regret them coming. Like, bro, no, leave it where it's at.
But
Don't
I
bring
ain't
it
gonna lie,
here.
though, we do got some good food places here though in Indy. I'm not gonna knock that, cause I mean,
No. We have y'all have some good original food spots.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
yeah.
So if it's like a food spot that y'all started here, it'd be real good. But
when it's changed,
when it's like something coming down here, bro, y'all burn that shit out so quick. Like, like it get burnt out so quick. Like when Shake Shack came here, I swear to God, they burnt it out so quick. When I had it, I was like, bro, this shit weak. It's so weak. Like, I don't like it. Like, every time I get my food from there, it's either cold, you know what I mean? Or I didn't even walk in there one time, got my food. Why they have such a bad attitude?
Man, I don't even know. I ain't gonna lie. We and my girl went to Dave's Hot Chicken. They had kind of an attitude in there, the lady at the register. But I don't know. It's just, you know, hey.
Bro.
Well, you know, what y'all think about, like, people that leave reviews on movies? I really go off my friends really on that one, really. And that's really with food, too. Like when people say, like, you know, when people talk about food, like my friends and stuff, I kind of go off there because, like, you know what I mean? Most of us usually like almost the same thing. So it's just like, all right, I'll give it a try maybe, yeah.
I think movies, you got to go check it out.
Yeah, movies definitely.
I was just about to say, Jayla, have you ever went and seen somewhere your friend was just like, nah, that movie was trash?
And it turned out good.
What movie? Oh, Nope. A lot of people said that was good. I don't like Nope.
You didn't like Nope?
No, not at all. I didn't really, maybe because I fell asleep. But for the most part, for the parts I seen, I just didn't really get it. Like,
I could feel you on Nope, because, like, well, Nope, it's one of the movies that you gotta really pay attention. It's certain things that, like, they made that movie to where every consumer couldn't catch the whole movie. You know what I mean? Like, the people that actually watched it, you have to really just pay attention to detail. They didn't make it to where you caught it immediately what's going on. Like, you know what I mean? It was you gotta kind of pay attention to certain. Did you watch Nope, Mike?
Yeah, I seen it.
Yeah, what
We
you
went
think
to see it at the same
Oh
time.
yeah. What you said it was pretty good, was
It
it?
was decent, man.
Yeah.
Jordan, he did his thing. You know what I mean? My only thing about that was I wasn't really a fan of. Wait, everybody seen it, right?
Yeah,
I
kind of.
seen some of it.
I want to say something, but I feel like I don't want to spoil it
Nah,
for you.
go ahead. Do you
Nah. My only thing was I wasn't a fan of like the spaceship alien. Like that was weird to me.
Yeah, it was.
You know what I mean? I was like, dang, that's the alien. You know what I mean? I was expecting it to like, be real. Like, I ain't gonna lie, a movie that had like the alien thing that kind of scarred me a little bit as a kid. It was Signs. And Signs was still to me such a good alien movie because like the way they did it was like they did the little crop circles and stuff like that. You know what I mean? They actually showed the alien, like they showed an alien,
Right.
how they felt like an alien would look, and that shit was crazy. But they did a little bit of something in Nope, like with like the little,
Oh yeah.
you know what I mean? And I was like, damn, that's what the aliens look like. You feel me?
I just like how they really put that movie together because when
They shot the whole movie in the daytime.
Exactly. Like
Yeah,
that
wasn't
wild.
a nighttime movie. That
All
was a daytime movie.
All that nighttime stuff was all like CGI effects. Like, man, the way they took their time with that movie, that's what's crazy. That's why I like it.
So some people said it was about social media. I didn't get that part.
How?
I don't know. Like,
See, that's
I
what
don't
I'm
get the
saying. If it
concept
is, it's
of
something
it.
I missed. That's what I'm saying.
Right, I
Like,
think everybody had different reviews, so I was
Yeah.
just like,
did you know it was like
I
something to do with social media in the movie?
I think it was the guy on the motorcycle that was taking pictures and stuff, like trying to get stuff on camera.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know,
I mean,
though.
I feel like I would understand that because whenever they tried to capture it, the thing would come out and eat everybody.
Yeah.
Like, remember,
okay.
whenever he started like taking pictures of it, that motherfucker started coming at him full speed.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, I got it. I get a little bit of it. Like, it was like trying not to be exposed, but I don't know. I wasn't the biggest fan of like the spaceship alien.
I agree.
Like, the spaceship alien was a little weird to me because I was like, dang, I don't know. It's like a big ass flying, saucer alien.
Have you ever seen what's that movie called? With Will Smith back in the day called Independence Day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
yeah. That's
Come
I
on,
like
Boogie.
that. I like that movie.
Classic.
Come
Yeah,
on,
that's
Boogie.
good. That's a
Hey,
classic
man.
right there.
That's violation. we should make you walk the plank for that. This
I don't
man.
think I've seen it.
See,
Whoa.
I knew somebody on the show didn't know see it.
Nah, for real, you serious?
I don't think so.
You never seen Independence Day?
That's a good
What was
movie.
it about? I don't know.
It got Will Smith in it, but it's basically like extraterrestrial movie. But he
Oh,
like
they
in
know.
but it's a good movie.
That's
I'm not
crazy.
really into alien movies like that.
Yeah.
It's not my thing.
So what do you watch?
I watch I love Jordan Peele. He's like my favorite. So, all his movies except for Nope. And then also, I don't watch like Marvel. Like,
No. Okay.
Last year,
Let's just stay
everyone
on the
else-
aliens because you finna say some crazy stuff.
I'm a big fan of action. I like action movies and scary movies. That's my thing.
She said, I don't like Marvel. I said, oh man.
Well, you don't like Marvel?
I don't.
I'm
I
not.
just get the fakeness. Like, I be seeing.
Oh man.
What's that movie? One of the movies that came out last year. Oh, Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
I actually like him, but the movie that came out last year, I did not like it.
You didn't
at
like
all.
Spider-Man? Did you ever watch Spider-Man growing up?
Nope.
No. I was watching Girls.
Oh, that's crazy. No, fuck.
That's probably why I don't have a connection to that
Yeah,
stuff.
like. And now if you try to get into Marvel, you gonna be kind of
Yeah, you gone. Nah,
you gonna be like-
she too late. Like
Yeah, you
she
gonna be
literally
lost.
would have to start from like the basis.
Yeah,
It's
you gonna have to start all the way from
Yeah,
Iron Man
yeah.
1 and Spider-Man 1 for
I
real.
like
Yeah.
Thanos. I like him.
Oh, Avengers, yeah.
it's like Thanos. That's it.
I don't remember all of them, so I mean that's the main one I know.
I'll listen.
What
my,
about-
my mom and my dad not really big on Marvel movies, but they definitely watch Iron Man though. That's their favorite though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Iron Man is
I'm
really
saying you gotta at least have watch X-Men.
Yeah.
Don't let me down.
Yeah.
X-Men
I
at
seen
least.
Logan. I like Logan. I didn't know he was like Marvel.
You ain't see
You
Wolverine
skipped
Origins?
all of the.
You ain't watch Wolverine Origins?
No.
She skipped all the X-Men
That was my
movies.
favorite. I like Wolverine Origins and X2. I like them too.
Yeah, I'm a little late.
Nuts.
RC. Is that the same thing?
That's Wolverine.
Yeah.
No.
You seen?
See,
You
I
ain't
don't
seen
know.
Black Panther?
I was just about to
I-
say, please tell me you
Oh, I
seen
didn't
Lee.
see the second one. Oh, I like Black Panther, but I
Okay.
didn't see the second
Oh,
one.
okay,
yet.
okay.
Okay.
That's Marvel.
She could be saved.
Right,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
didn't-
smart. Yeah,
As long as you watch our people movie, you feel me?
Man, hey,
for the coach.
brother Boogie.
Yeah.
Nah, but definitely like I kind of touching back on like the review thing. Like I feel like reviews can make a break, and when it comes to like the negative review aspect of things, like you just gotta. Sometimes you have to listen to it and at least take some kind of, you know what I mean? Okay, let me just read it to see what it say. So maybe something in it does have some way you can improve in it. You know what I mean? So even if it is like a negative review, some negative reviews can help and some can, you know what I mean? Some is just people being ignorant.
Yeah.
You can't fix that.
Yeah, I think it's definitely good to pay attention to all reviews, you know what I'm saying? But I just think you know, like I said, don't have to dwell in them. You know what I'm saying? All feedback is good feedback. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely good to pay attention to them, man. And, you know, take that, accountability. You know what I'm saying? If it was on your behalf, how can you do better? Or, you know, make sure nobody else had the same experience.
Yeah. Another point I kind of want to touch on is, like, how do you really tell the difference? Like, how do you tell the difference between, like, just a critique and somebody that just genuinely just hating?
I would say somebody critiquing you, both of them are opinion of you, right? You know what I'm saying? They're giving you an opinion. I think the biggest difference between a critique and somebody that's hating, I feel like a person that's hating is taking it personal.
Yeah.
And I would see us thinking it's more personal with them. You know what I'm saying? It ain't so much of them just like letting you know, hey, man, I just didn't like that, or I didn't like the cut. It's like a person that has something more personal with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's more on a personal level. It's a little deeper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Than just their opinion.
Yeah, I feel like that too. Like I feel like when it's somebody just hating, they don't really they don't really say no good flaws about you at all. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Right.
When somebody's critiquing, at least you got something, you know what I mean? At least his cut, they had bad food, but their customer service was at least decent, you know what I mean? Like somebody that's hating, the police says like nothing, like everything was just, you know what I mean? Like,
It's all one sided.
but yeah, definitely personal though, for sure.
Shout out to WWE.
Hey, nah, for real.
Shout out to-
Earl
shout-
sweatshirt.
Yeah. Nah. That's just a little nickname we gave our angry assailant, Earl, that ain't here, but we call him WWE. We ain't gonna disclose what it mean. We ain't gonna disclose what it mean, but we call him WWE for a reason. But yeah, like some things he can say, man, it can come off real haterish.
Yeah, and biased too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like-
biased.
yeah,
People that are
bias-
haters are biased
Yeah,
too.
yeah. A lot of like you can definitely be a hater if you just a little too biased. Like if it's automatically one sided, then it was never a chance for you to even, you know what I mean? I feel like when it's a critique is normally somebody analyzing it. You know what I mean? Analyzing what it was that you did wrong and like, hey,
Or give you pointers
Yeah,
on
yeah,
like what to
giving you-
do better.
yeah, you know what I mean? Like they'll analyze it, they'll tell you what you did wrong, and they'll give you pointers on, you know what I mean, what you can improve on so that, you know what I mean, you can maybe get better or you don't make the same mistake again. But a hater kind of comes straight off just, I don't like this, I don't like that. It ain't no way for you to get better. You just trash, you just suck.
Yeah, very negative.
Earl said
Yeah.
F y'all.
WWE!
He said, oh, oh God.
And I think it's on the person too, man. If they can take the criticism, you know what I'm saying? Because a person could just be a person that think everybody trying to attack them and be negative too. You know what I'm saying? They don't take constructive criticism well. You know what I'm saying? So they can just look at everything as, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, they hating on me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
Have you ever?
It couldn't be that. And sometimes it could. Might not be that.
I wanted to ask you, Jayla, have you ever received a critique to where you just felt like, you know what I mean, you wanted to take it, but the way it was maybe even said, you was just like, nah, I'm not gonna listen to it.
Not really. I'm very open to opinions and like criticism, but I did have like a very heavy hater, like, you know, knocking every single thing I was doing, you know, everything I tried. I have a vivid memory of that. Like that was the
What
real
was
tough
it?
experience.
Why was she hating so bad?
It's a long story, but basically, it's just this person that had like a problem with me for years. And she's a family member actually. And I was doing like YouTube. I was doing everything. I was learning how to make beats and everything. One day,
Definitely got to tap into. I'm trying to hear about this beat situation.
What?
For real.
Yeah, I want to hear about that too. Hold on, go ahead and finish the story, but we gonna tap into that right after this.
I was doing everything. I was trying to learn like different trades, so I can be, I was about to say unemployed. What's it called? Like an entrepreneur or self-employed. There we go. So I was just learning everything. And I haven't talked to her for years, but she got in a group chat and just like knocked everything I did. She was like, you want to do this little YouTube and beatbox
Not the
and
little.
everything? Yeah,
Right.
just like
Whenever anybody say anything little, they hating. I'm gonna just put that. Whenever they say it was little this or little that, they hating.
God, yeah.
Right. And I haven't talked to her in years, so it's just like it was weird because she was keeping up with everything I was doing. And I feel like haters, they usually are they usually keep up with your stats and like every single thing that you're doing.
Mm-hmm. They watch your page like 24/7.
That's why your engagement be so high because they always watching.
Ain't on your posts, but in your stories.
Right.
Hey, but anyway, you not sliding past that whole beat situation. What's going on? So like, you was actually like you was doing beats, or was you just like trying to do them and trying to learn them, and she was just like, nah, I'm not messing with her beats.
I was learning how to make beats. I just feel like it wasn't for me because
It's definitely
Yeah.
I kept doing like using FL Studio,
What's
and
wrong
then
with that?
like when it's difficult. I just feel like all this stuff is difficult. It's too much.
She ain't lying,
too
bro.
many
It
buttons
is
and-
Definitely a learning curve.
It's a learning curve for sure. I'm learning myself, so.
Yeah, it's very hard. And when I would make them, I'd be like, oh my gosh, this sounds good. And then when I hear it in the car, I'd be like, why did I make this? So I just gave it up. I just had to let that go.
Hey,
Oh my
it was
God.
this one little meme where it was like you listen to you stayed up all night making this beat. You feel me? You listen, you like, oh, this motherfucker fire. Then you wake up in the morning and hear you like, what the fuck is this? Is this the same
I
beat?
drunk last night?
Yeah. Is this the same beat I made last night? Hey, that's funny. I ain't gonna lie, that's crazy. Like so how did you end up kind of getting more into like the marketing and branding? Like, how did you figure out you had such like a knack for that?
I used to do YouTube, so I would write all the time. I'd be like, this will blow up, this will blow up, this will blow up. And I think I wanted to become more behind the scenes with everything because it was things I could do for others, but I just couldn't do for myself. So I would just, reach out to people and be like, I can help you with your growth and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I was a brand consultant for a while and, help people out. Sometimes I would do it for free. Like, I see potential in people. So, yeah, basically just having an eye for things.
Give us some game.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
drop some gems.
Now, when you switch in and making the mental switch to kind of like start catering for other people because you see the potential in other people, with you being that person that used to do it, how did you deal with that? Like actually like putting yourself to the back burner and not doing that and like servicing other people and their needs?
I thought I was going to make it out. I was like, if I have like 5 clients that, just pay well, I wouldn't have to be in front of the camera. I used to didn't want to be in front of the camera anyways.
Okay.
But what was your question? I had bad memory loss.
No, just as far as, saying you being a person that did these things and now you're servicing other people doing them same things.
So what do you mean?
Far
Like
as-
put myself on the back burner and then help other people?
Yeah. Was it
How did
difficult
I
to make
do it?
that switch? Like the kind of like just like, okay, I ain't gonna worry
was it
about me
difficult?
doing this YouTube. I'm gonna help somebody else build daily YouTube or whatever it would be.
No, it was natural. I like helping people. I kind of want to do like a talent agency because I be seeing potential and I be seeing things like
That's a good
if
one.
you do this,
Really?
you could be on. Like
All right.
I'm like an outsider looking in, so I see things that other people can't see. And sometimes, like for example, Drewski, he just came out with the Could Have Been Record show and stuff like that. Years ago, I was like, if he did this, made a show a certain way or whatever, I'm not gonna say too much, but I feel like it will really blow, and it blew already because he's popular. But like usually stuff I think about years prior, it usually comes out. So even sometimes movies. So I was just like, if I had the audience, the money, the funds, or anything, I could make so many things. So, anyways, back to your question, it wasn't really difficult doing this because I like helping people. I have an eye for things like that. So,
Kind of came natural.
Yeah, it came natural.
So what are like, if you can give people kind of like the steps on how you would like kind of build and help them, you know what I mean, with their marketing and, you know, their branding, how would you go about that?
What's their profession?
I just say they
Artists?
nah, I feel like that's too easy. Let's give it a little trickiness. Let's say they're starting a grocery store.
A grocery store. Ooh, that's a
So how would you kind of like do you come up with the plan first and then you be like, here are the guidelines and then this is how you should go about it, you know what I mean? Or is it just like okay, start here, you need strategy, marketing, then branding?
figure out what you can grow off of. So if you have like fresh food and stuff like that,
Ooh,
you have to have
that's
like
good.
the best. I don't know. I just see potential in like brands. Like, okay, so if it's a grocery store, you gotta see like what's their aesthetic, their theme. This is like a aesthetic time. What is it called? Like era?
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know. Like a aesthetic era. So people like to look at things. So if you have fresh food, we're gonna market off of that. If you have like a hot food thing, we're gonna market off of that. It just depends on like the grocery store.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Kind of what you're selling. Yeah.
So do you? All right. So let's flip it to an artist. So how would you get an artist to kind of break? Like how would you be their manager to get them to brand them and kind of get them in some kind of spotlight or even get them started?
I want to do that so bad. Like I want to try on like at least one artist. It's like 4 artists I would work with here, but it just depends on. Give me an example like of an artist. What would I do?
Let's see. Who? All right. Have you know who ThoughtPad is?
Yeah, I see him on your show.
Yeah.
But I didn't see like his music.
All right. Well, let's just say he's a very dope
do
and
need a
talented
manager,
artist.
though.
He do need a manager. But
Mhm.
like, okay, say if you was to like see his image and listen to his music, how would you kind of go about like, okay, cause I ain't gonna lie, he makes great music and he's easy to work with.
I need to see him like. I need to see like what he got.
Oh
going
man.
on. I just remember him from your episode. That's what
All right. So who is an artist that you know? Let's just kind of touch on. That's this kind of.
What if I ruffle some feathers? I don't know. So I know like.
Hey,
I know,
don't be.
So I know like Mooder and.
That's a good one.
Okay.
I know like RBM.
Rello.
Yeah,
yeah.
Rello. Yeah, that's
You
a
got a
good one
manager
too.
too. Yeah.
I know what's Lil Roski and Beto.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I
Do
know-
Beto.
Yeah, do
Yeah,
Beto.
do Beto. Yeah.
Okay, so here's some free game. So I feel like he has like a aesthetic to him. Like he can dance a little bit. Like he be vibing in his Triller videos. Like I see his Instagram. So I feel like he needs to branch off of that and if his videos and stuff like had storylines to it, I think it will be, more people will watch him and listen to him more.
I agree.
So, also, let's do another artist.
No, I agree though.
Do Lil Roski.
Yeah.
Lil Roski, I think that right now his music, he has like a sound for his fans. Like he don't have sounds that can go like, I don't want to say mainstream, but
He kind of
he
got
don't
like
have like he has like a certain sound for just the people who already listen to him. So I
like Young
think-
Nudie. Young Nudie got his like people who listen to Young
Yeah,
Nudie got
that makes a cult fan base. Though.
yeah, yeah.
When you get one of those, like they'll go with you anywhere.
Yeah, but I think he needs to be in a position to grow. Like he's not really. It's just specifically for his fans. Yeah, I think he has like a voice and like his music is kind of like talking shit. So can I cut on here?
Yeah.
go ahead.
Okay, so I think if he like bid a little bit his music, have fun with it, that could be kind of like his aesthetic, and he can grow off of that, because he was talking like shut up, and I don't know how he was talking just like.
Hey, all I can say is, man, Lil Ro, man, when I listen to him, he just smooth with it.
Yeah,
like,
he is.
He's super duper smooth, and the crazy thing about it is, like, whenever I listen to him, like, he knows how to keep within his cadence and break things down to where it's like, I'm serious, you gonna understand what I'm saying to you. You know what I mean? That's what kind of make him hard, and to me, honestly, different. Just because he's able to kind of keep his chill essence about him, and still be able to feel like he talking mad aggressive and slick.
He found his sound. That's one artist I feel like he found his sound.
Yeah, he hard, definitely hard.
Yeah.
But that's free game, y'all. To beat on Lil Roski, man. If y'all listening, she just dropped a few gems for y'all, man.
I wish I was prepared for that question.
Nah, that's the best kind of question. The one you ain't prepared for, cause that's how you really can. You know what I mean?
Just to get a real reaction, you're not thinking on it. You know, you just kind of going off.
You know what I mean? Yeah, definitely. But to kind of touch a little bit more on like the critique and the haters thing, I feel like, honestly, no brand is really that good without the haters.
Oh, yeah.
Because, of course, you know what I mean? You need somebody, like she said, that's going to give you your stats. Like thank you for telling everybody how up I am. You know what I mean? And even though you think it's bad because you know about my couple failed, you know what I mean, my bad attempts, that don't do nothing but make me shine harder. Like, that don't do nothing but make everything better for me, because I'm gonna just take all that shine that you doing, and I'm gonna just use it for fuel, and I'm gonna make a blessing out of it.
Use it
like
gas.
Like that, man. Like that's man, that's crazy.
Yeah, haters keep the boat running
for sure.
Yeah, definitely fuel to the fire, man. You know what I'm saying? Use it as motivation. You know.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Definitely, and like I said,
that's why
another thing I just want to tell people, like, if you got close friends within your circle and they are critiquing you, man, take that as a sign of, love, and they really appreciate what it is that you're doing, because people won't say anything. Some people will just allow you to go out there and look stupid and look crazy. They won't say nothing to you. Yep. You feel me? You sitting up here putting all your best efforts into something that may be wrong, and they just letting you do it, and you out here looking goofy. You know what I mean? Like, they not telling you, hey, you my dog, I don't want you to be out here looking like this, so you need to tighten up here. Like, having people around you that's going to, help you tighten up the shit, bro, them the people you definitely need close, because them are the ones that truly care about what it is that you're doing.
Yep.
Like,
yeah, you definitely want somebody around you that's going to keep it real, man, keep it a buck with you, you know what I'm saying, at all times, You don't need no yes mans around you. For sure.
Nah. Please do not fill your circle with yes mans. Like, I know it sound good. That right there is what kind of, I feel like that messes up like the whole rap industry too as well. Like, when rappers have like an entourage full of people that just agree, and nobody ever that's like challenging them to be like, nah, bro, you can come a little harder, or this could be a little better. Like, I'm not saying if they doing it all the time just to do it, all right, they might be potentially be a hater. Like, you might definitely have a hater. Like, the difference between a hater and a critique is somebody that's genuinely listening and analyzing it.
But like how you just said, though, like, you feel me? Okay, I feel like you did this, but I feel like it's kind of really how you say it. You know what I mean? How you deliver it.
Because how we kind of feel like, even when it comes to, when we all kind of have a situation where, we talk with Earl, we'll be like, all right, you have to be able to see it from all point of views. When you only seeing it from like one point of view, then it's like, okay, in a way you hating, because you're not even trying to understand the full correlation. Right. And not saying that Earl does that, because he does a lot of time. He definitely will see it through a full speculation before he kind of makes his judgment. But sometimes he can definitely be biased, and you know what I mean, he can be a little too judgmental. And that's where it can that's where I feel like the line is kind of real thin, when you find somebody that's like super judgmental, you know what I mean? And you feel like you constantly trying to impress just that one person.
Yeah.
Like, you feel like you can just never impress this one person no matter how hard you try. That's when I feel like, okay, you coming off a little bit as a hater.
Yeah, but the only reason why we got him on the show is because, shit, it's really is.
Yeah, yeah.
It's good to have that type of,
yeah, we need that. Like
it's good to have that person in your corner that's just kind of like,
he balances out us and the show. He balanced out like the full, like our full thing is real lit, because he's able to be like, okay, I agree, but we kind of need to go a little bit this way too if you really want, like.
He'll take it a little deeper.
Yeah, he'll take it a little deeper. So, like I said, I don't want people that won't challenge what I'm thinking. You see what I'm saying? Or, you know, that means you don't really have your own ideas. And I don't mind guiding people and leading people in a direction, which is cool, especially if I know I'm not going to steer them in the wrong direction. But at the same time, like, you should always want to further your knowledge. So whenever I always ask people, hey, just let me know what the ideas are, and I'm going to try to follow up behind you and try to get an understanding on what it is that you want to do.
Right.
You have to show me how bad you want to do it. Like, you know what I mean? I'm going to challenge it because I want to know if you truly care about it.
Yeah, I think it's similar, like if you had like a somebody like a trainer or somebody in the gym, and how they keep you accountable and they pushing you. You know what I'm saying? It's ways to push it. You know what I'm saying? And not let you be complacent or, you know what I'm saying, comfortable in one train of thought or one way of thinking. You know what I'm saying? So it's good to have, you know, people that think a different way, man, because it might be something, you know what I'm saying, you never seen it like that. You know what I'm saying? From their perspective. So it's good to have it.
Yeah, that just come with discipline. Like, you know what I mean? Like, being disciplined is always a great thing. You know what I mean? That's somebody that has their motives in the right way, and having somebody in your corner that will help you discipline yourself will get you to that next level. Like you said, a trainer. Like, just think of people that critique you as like a trainer. Like, they're training you for the harsh reality of things. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, when I was making music, luckily I had somebody in my corner that was like, nah, that shit kind of weak.
All right.
I ain't gonna lie, like, he done told me a few times as a growing artist and shit like that, and I was a little devastated, but I was like, okay, I'm gonna listen to it, and maybe I can do it a little better. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing is just somebody, you know what I'm saying, telling you out of love, you know what I'm saying, and want to see you win, you know what I'm saying, and keeping it real with you versus somebody, you know what I'm saying, downplaying you or trying to talk down on what you're doing. So you just got to be able to separate the two, you know what I'm saying, with judging people, you know what I'm saying, and where they're coming from with it, you know?
It's all about how the person take it too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sometimes people will take it as, you know what I mean, harsh words, but if you can get the harsh words out, like, sometimes people just got to get past the harshness of it and just, you know, listen to the words that's being said in order for them to truly understand what it is that the person that genuinely cares about you is trying to display to you.
Yeah, I'm big also on like everybody bringing out new ideas to the table. You know what I mean? Because when people bring new ideas to the table, you might have one main idea, but they might have a piece that you missing that you can add to your main idea, and they might have a piece that you can all plug it in. You know what I mean? And maybe create something even greater than you thought. You know,
Strike the numbers, man. For sure.
If somebody just came to you, like, say you just picked up an artist, right?
Yeah.
And you started building. Somebody came up to you and it was like your family, like, not the one that's hating. What if they be like, so I see what you're doing with this artist and I feel like you can do better. How would you take that?
I would just be like, okay, how can I do better? You know, give me advice.
Yeah.
I have an open ear, so I'm always listening.
Yeah, that I was just about to say that's definitely another thing. Like, I don't like when people tell me how to do something better and don't provide any kind of information.
Exactly.
Right.
Oh my God, I can't stand
Yeah, I don't like that. Like, I don't like that at
Tell me
all.
I can do something better, but all right, what can I do better?
Yeah,
How?
yeah.
You're not even giving a reason. What are you talking about?
So that's another way you can kind of tell between a critique and a hater. Like, if they can't provide you some kind of information to get better, like, they just genuinely don't want to see you do better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not about doing better for them.
Or don't want them to pass you. Or that's the thing too.
Yeah, I see that a lot.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like,
Yeah, want to see you doing good, but just not better than them.
oh man,
Another topic for another day.
facts. Hey man, definitely been a blessing of a show, and I kind of want to close it out. You know what I mean? Definitely thank you to, the two special people that came out to be on the show for us. But before we end it, we always kind of like to end it on some kind of motivational presence to kind of give people something that they can, keep on, or even a jewel to drop that they can learn something about. Go ahead.
All right. Yeah, so I would say, man, one of my favorite quotes, a man that failed to plan to fail. So I would say, waking up every day, man, don't wake up like it's an accident. You here for a reason, man. You got a purpose, and it's for your self to, go and get that purpose or go find that purpose, man, and live every day, trying to get that, man. You got the same 24 as everybody else, man. Go out and get some, man.
No doubt, no
I was
doubt.
about to say, I'm not going after that. He dropped some crazy right there. I don't know if I can go behind that.
I have to say a quote.
Go ahead.
Let me think of a quote. Oh, my favorite one is one day or day one. So start today, or you have to, I don't know. I'll try my best. But anyways, mine was keep going, because what if everything works out better than you imagine?
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah. All I can say, man, is keep winners in your circle, man. Keep winners in your circle. Embrace all that negativity, people out your circle. Keep positive people around you that's going to help you achieve to your next goal. Critique you on what you need to do better. But just keep winners in your circle, man. That's with everything. No matter if you're in the entertainment business, you in barber business, everything. Keep winners in your circle, man. That's going to help get you where you need to be.
I had a little quote too, but I might butcher it just because it's a quote I made up. But for real, like, definitely learn from all your losses, you know what I mean? And a loss ain't nothing but a lesson for you. So just continue, always continue to do better, strive for. You don't have to strive for perfection, but at least strive to be better every day.
Strive for greatness.
LeBron. Yeah, strive for greatness. You know what I mean? Or, it's the best that you can, or the best as possible. Whatever it is that you're trying to do, you know what I mean? Whatever your goal is, don't settle until you achieve that. You know what I mean? A lot of people see their goals and either it's too hard for them or they don't want to put the proper work in. They'll allow themselves to be stagnant and settle, and they'll never get to that point where they truly want to be. So don't ever settle. You know what I mean? Don't get complacent. Be determined. Be disciplined. You know what I mean? And go outside, live and laugh.
Yes,
That reminds me of the quote: "Some people die at 25, but they get buried at 75." Did I say it right? I don't know.
I heard some on the lines of that though, for sure.
Where you get that math from?
Yeah.
I don't tell people, man, that, what I'm saying, don't get frustrated if you're not where you want to be, man. It take time, man. Trust the process. You got to crawl before you walk, man.
Yep.
And I heard somebody say, man, without a test, there's no testimony, man. So you got to go through something to talk about something, man. So it's the reason you're going through what you're going through. On the other side of that rain, it's the sunshine, man. So keep going, man. Keep pushing.
Oh, you're seasoned. Have you done this before?
This is part of life.
Hey,
part
man.
Of life.
It's been another episode of Voice of the Visions, man. Thank you to our two hosts, man. Definitely go get a haircut.
Yep.
JWTheBarber, man.
JWTheBarber.
Hey, Southside. Y'all the best Southside barber
Go
in the
ahead,
city,
drop the
man.
address.
Stop
What's
playing.
the address?
6120 East Thompson Road. Where the Clippers do the talking.
Yes, sir. Hey.
And hey, listen, if y'all need somebody to do y'all branding and marketing, listen, we got a quiet aside. She don't talk very much, but she will definitely get the job done. But you gotta be serious. You know what I mean? Don't come to her playing and none of that. She not gonna play with you. She look like she quiet and she ain't gonna be on that, but she's probably gonna get on your head top. So you know what I mean? Make sure you come the right way. Hey, beat on a little Roski. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, beat
Get
on
on
that. Actually, they on the live right now, so hey.
Yes,
yeah.
sir. Yeah. Get on that. You feel me?
Yeah.
She sound like she got the right motion and plan for y'all. So y'all might as well go ahead, lock in with it and get right. You feel me?
Yeah.
But definitely. This definitely been another episode of Voice of the Visions, where we put words into action, man. Make sure y'all tune into the next episode. Episode 6 is on the way, so please be patient. We're trying to get everything out as soon as we can. Go watch all the other episodes. Follow everybody on the Instagram. Make sure I'm put it in y'all social. And we gone. We out.
Yup.
Bye, y'all.
Yeah.